The 10 Plagues of Egypt, a story of God's power. Long ago, the Israelites lived as slaves in Egypt. They were forced to work hard, beaten without mercy, and had no hope for a better future. Their cries of suffering reached God, and He chose Moses, humble shepherd, to lead His people to freedom. One day, as Moses was tending his flock, he saw a burning bush that was not consumed by the fire. As he approached, a powerful voice called out, "Moses, I am the God of your ancestors. Go to Pharaoh and tell him, 'Let my people go.'" Moses was afraid and felt unworthy of such a great mission. But God reassured him, "I will be with you. Go, and I will perform great signs to show my power." Obeying God's command, Moses and his brother Aaron went before Pharaoh. Standing in the great palace, Moses boldly declared, "Pharaoh, the Lord God of Israel commands you, 'Let my people go.'" Pharaoh laughed and scoffed, "What God dares to command me? I do not know your Lord, and I will not let the slaves go." Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he refused to obey God's will. Therefore, God sent 10 terrible plagues upon Egypt. The 10 plagues upon Egypt. The first plague, the waters of the Nile turned to blood. Fish died, the river reeked of decay, and no one could drink its water. Yet Pharaoh remained stubborn. The second plague, millions of frogs invaded Egypt's sixth plague into homes. Boils and painful bedrooms broke out kitchen bodies of the covering everything, tormenting them. The third plague, gnats filled the air, biting people and livestock, causing unbearable pain. The fourth plague, swarms of flies darkened the sky and spread disease, destroying crops and food supplies. The fifth plague, a deadly disease struck the livestock of the Egyptians, killing their animals, but the livestock of the Israelites remained unharmed. The seventh plague, hail rained down from the heavens, destroying fields, trees, and anyone caught outside. The eighth plague, a vast swarm of locusts devoured every remaining crop, leaving Egypt in ruins. The ninth plague, a thick darkness covered Egypt for 3 days, but the homes of the Israelites remained in the light. Yet Pharaoh still refused to let the Israelites go, so God sent the most devastating plague of all. The 10th plague. In one night, every firstborn in Egypt, of Pharaoh, nobles, or commoners died. But the homes of the Israelites, marked with the blood of a lamb, were spared. A great cry of sorrow arose throughout Egypt. Overwhelmed with fear and grief, Pharaoh finally relented. "Go, take your people and leave Egypt. Worship your God as you wish." The exodus from Egypt. The Israelites rejoiced and set out for the promised land. But Pharaoh changed his mind and pursued them with his army. Trapped at the edge of the Red Sea, the Israelites panicked. But Moses raised his staff, and the waters of the sea parted, forming a dry path for them to cross. When Pharaoh's army followed, the waters came crashing down, drowning the entire Egyptian force. From that moment, the Israelites were free, beginning their journey to the land God had promised. Through these events, God revealed His power and showed the world. Whoever trusts in the Lord will never be abandoned.